What's up, guys? It's your lucky day. I'm squeezing in an extra video this week. I'm really starting to just love this shit, dude. It's getting to the point where I am waking up at night, not able to fall asleep because I wake up and I'm like, yo, I can't wait to go lift tomorrow. I can't wait to like diet tomorrow. I can't wait. Every day I love this stuff, man. And this is like what I struggled with when I was bulking, not having that like thing to be working towards, like not having that like date of a show coming up. Obviously it's part of the process, right? You need to go through that to get bigger and stronger, but having a show to be like looking forward to, it's so nice, man. Like I love it. And that's what makes prep easier as time goes on. A lot of people, it's like, yeah, it gets harder and harder as you get closer to the show, as you get deeper into the cut. But for me, man, it just gets easier. So I've been wanting to record a lot more, which is nice because I used to not really ever record on the bulk. But the last video you watched, I filmed 2 days ago, and then I hit legs yesterday, and now I'm at chest today. So we're doing another video today. And damn, bro, this lighting's not too bad, dude. So I woke up at 172 today, and I'm not quite stage lean yet. I still got maybe a couple pounds to go, but last competition, my stage weight was 170. So maybe your boy didn't put on as much muscle as he thought he did. We might end up at the same exact stage weight, which means potentially the last year and a half was a complete fucking waste of time. I don't care, because if that's the case, that's the case, right? Like it could be really easy for me to think about this and get super caught up in like, oh, like what was I doing, man? Like I worked so hard to try to put on all this muscle and I somehow ended up at the same stage weight, like it's over. Or I could just be like, fuck it, bro. If that's the case, that's the case. Even more reason to push harder next off season and grow more muscle, bro. It's like, it's not like I'm not gonna step on stage and I'm not gonna compete because it's like, oh, maybe I'm gonna look the same. No, I can still improve, right? Let's say I have the same exact base physique, like going into peak week. I can peak myself better, right? Like I made a ton of mistakes last peak week. I didn't carb up nearly enough. I can just carb up more this time around. I can like handle my variables better. I can work on my posing more. I can like, there's a lot of stuff I can do to still improve from the last show. I don't necessarily have to have like a way bigger physique or whatever. That's kind of the situation, you know? There's a chance I didn't really put on any true muscle, but my gut tells me I'm just like, I don't know, I think I'm just holding weight differently because like parts of my midsection are already leaner than they were last prep. Same goes for like my legs. My legs are a lot leaner than they were last prep. It's just like my face is holding a little bit of fat and my back is holding a little bit of fat. So I don't know, I think my fat distribution is just differently. I might potentially be as close to the same body fat as I was at 170. I don't know, bro. I justify shit in my head. Like, yeah, this is cope. This is some serious cope right now. Today, I'm gonna just run you guys through basically the full day in my life. This is pretty much what most of my days look like on prep. So first things first, I arise from my slumber. Then I go like try to shit. Ideally I shit, like that's a win if I can drop a shit. And then I weigh myself right here on the scale. And then I get right into my first activity of the day, a 20 to 30 minute walk outside. So that's what I'm gonna go do right now, and that's before I really go on my phone or do anything. I slam this thing of water because it gets rid of I wake up hungry, but I drink this and my hunger goes away and it gives me a little bit of boost of energy. But yeah, I'm gonna go hit my 20-minute walk, and then after that I'll check in with you guys for the next portion of the day. We are back from the 20-minute walk, and I just made up my pre-workout meal, which is microwave frozen fruit, rice cakes with some honey, some jam, and a Rice Krispie treat. But the Rice Krispie treat I'm not gonna have right now. I'm gonna have on the way to the gym to keep that blood sugar topped off. But this is basically what I've been eating like every morning pre-workout. Oh, I also take a scoop of EAAs, and with the EAAs, the macros for this meal come out to 380 calories, 13 grams of protein, 65 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat. I let this digest for like 45 minutes to an hour before I start lifting. So pretty much I'm gonna eat this, hop on my treadmill upstairs for like 10, 15 minutes to help digest a little bit, and then pretty much head to the gym because I'm not gonna go to my normal gym. I'm gonna go to a different gym and stop on the way to get an energy drink and drink a quarter of it because that's all I can handle. I got a low caffeine tolerance. That is the next thing I'm doing today. Oh yeah, so now guys, we are OTW to the gym. I don't like how my hair looks right now. I feel like it looks too short on the sides. How do I fix that? How do I add more hair? Anyone know any methods? There's gotta be a way, bro. There's gotta be a way to fix that shit, bro. Every time I get a haircut, that first week, like marination phase, like when you're salt brining that steak, you know, you can't cook it fresh. You gotta let it marinate. You gotta let that shit salt brine overnight. I don't like it. And it's like, it looks fucking silly. And if I look to the side, it looks okay, but straight on, it's like nothing here and then fluff here. Yeah, ODW to the gym, sipping on some non-stim pre, and we're gonna hit Vitamin Shop first. I'm going to buy a Gorilla Mind energy drink. I'm gonna treat myself, right? What I usually do, I keep my energy drinks at home and I drink a quarter and then save the rest and then keep it in my fridge. So that way I don't have to buy a new one and throw it out because I don't drink a full one, but I really want a Gorilla Mind one. And I also love getting my energy drink on the way to the gym. It's so much more fun than drinking caffeine at home and then going to the gym. Like, that's no fun. And today's chest day. It's a good day. I'm recording a video. I'm feeling absolutely on top of the world. Even though on my morning walk this morning, that shit felt harder than a marathon. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's the weird thing about prep, bro. You have these like moments where you feel like, oh my gosh, like it finally hit me. I'm finally like having the horrible energy, absolutely just like destroyed, feel like miserable. And then it just goes away out of nowhere and then you feel fine. And like, as you get deeper into prep, those moments happen more and more. But something you really need to remember is when you are having those moments, when you are having those days, and I've had this conversation with, you know, in particular, one of my clients who's prepping right now, and it's a very tough prep. He will have days where it's like, bro, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. Like, this is just miserable. And then he'll text me the next day like, bro, I feel great today. Like, it changed. But when it happens enough times, you start to remember and you start to realize like, okay, it's not gonna be like this forever. Like, it's just temporary. A lot of people get, you know, they have one bad day and they think like, oh, this is how the rest of prep is gonna be or the rest of the cut is gonna be, when that's just not the case at all. You know, there's always gonna be ups and downs, so you just need to stay patient through the downs and just wait for the ups, and then you'll be golden. So yeah, that's my little motivation for this video. I'll probably have a couple more motivational talks, but I'm gonna eat my Rice Krispie, get the carbs, and then it's gonna be a good lift. I'm excited.
In my skin, come away with the innocence and leave me with my sins. The air around me still feels like a cage. Love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage. So if you love me, let me go. Run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. I can't destroy what isn't there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. Ooh, my smile was taken long ago. If I can change, I hope I never know. I still press your letters to my lips and cherish them in parts of me to savor every kiss. I couldn't face a life without your light. But all of that was ripped apart when you refused to fight. So save your breath, I will not hear. I think I made it very clear. You couldn't hate enough to love. Is that supposed to be enough? I only wish you weren't my friend. Then I could hurt you in the end. I never claimed to be a saint. Ooh, my own was banished long ago. It took me down the boat to let you go. Against my stones and spit your pity in my soul. You never needed any help. You sold me out to save yourself. And I will listen to your shame. You ran away, you're all the same. Angels lie to keep control. My love was promised long ago. If you still care, don't ever let me know. If you still care, don't ever let me know.
Okay guys, so the workout is complete and I got a little sidetracked. Your boy got a little sidetracked. I needed eggs, right? And I saw that there was a grocery store right next to the gym I'm at. And I was like, oh, that's convenient. I can go there to get eggs. Turns out though, it was an Indian grocery store. And I'm in there and I'm walking through the aisles. I get my eggs. I'm like, yo, this is cool, bro. They got a lot of different like rices here. And you know me, bro, like I love my cream of rice. And look what they got, bro. They got rice flour, a different type of rice flour, and this shit, it literally just says cream of rice. These were about $2 a pop, and these bags are huge. Mind you, before the gym, I stopped at Vitamin Shop for my energy drink, and I saw this, which I paid $30 for. Now this shit's gonna taste fire, right? I know it's gonna be fire. I'm super pumped to try this. But this stuff, bro, so cheap. And if you guys have been keeping up on Instagram, you know I'm low-key thinking about starting a cream of rice company. So what I'm gonna do is start buying a crap ton of different types of rice flour from this Indian grocery store, test all of them out to find one that doesn't clump when you try to cook it. Because that's the biggest issue with cream of rice. It clumps when you cook it and you have to watch it like a hawk. Keep stirring it, keep stirring it. But they got all these different rice flours, so I'm gonna try like every single one. There's probably 100 different types of rice that I can turn into flour and figure out which one's the best for cream of rice. So yeah, that's what your boy's adventure was today. I went into the Indian grocery store and I will be coming back here frequently for other cool fun stuff. They have a lot of different like dope produce here, but yeah, $6 basically. I got all this fucking cream of rice. And then $30, I get this one small bag, but it's whatever. I'm gonna go home and make this one because I'm excited about this one. And then these I'm gonna keep for testing for my market research, or my R&D, research and development with cream of rice. But yeah, that was it. I had a great workout. Phenomenal workout. It was really easy, right? Like that's always a W when the workout's not really hard. Granted, I still pushed myself, but like it didn't hurt really bad. You know what I'm saying? I still pushed to failure, maintained all my strength. Actually, I think I dropped a rep on one thing, but it's whatever. But yeah, I had a great lift, chest day, did my cardio. So I'm gonna head home and then have a post-workout meal, and that's next on the schedule. All right, you guys, so next part of the day, we have the I almost said pre-workout, we have the post-workout meal, and it's a whole lot of not colors. We got a veggie omelet here. Believe me, there's stuff in here though, you know, we got some, okay. We got some tomato, we got some peppers and onion. Put some paprika and some lime juice in that bitch. It's fire. And we got our new cream of rice. This is the raw freaking honey nut cereal one. Let's do a review on camera. I did add egg whites into it as I was making it because extra protein, extra volume, and I didn't feel like adding protein powder, so. I already tasted a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but let's get a nice little bite on camera. With the baby spoon, of course. Okay, yeah, it's good. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's kind of just like a generic, like white flavored cream of rice. I know that sounds stupid, but like all the basic vanilla type flavors out there, like elevates, like they have like a vanilla one, but like this shit, you know, like cream of rice, gourmet, just like a white cookie type plain sweet flavor. It's not super strong. It's not a super distinct flavor, which would be nice if there was like a more like, wow, that tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios, but I don't know. It's still good, I can't complain. But yeah, this is basically every day post-workout I have this pretty much exact meal. It's gonna come out to 520 calories, 45 grams of protein, 62 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. So replenish the glycogen, get the protein in. And after this, I'm gonna try to get a little bit of work done because usually after this, I'll work for like 3 to 4 hours. I get a nice work block, and usually on my walking pad, I get my steps in simultaneously. But my boy wants to go fishing, and I haven't seen him in like a month, and he has a day off today. And I'm like, you know what, bro? Let's do it. Like I haven't seen bro in a while. I gotta still make time for my friends. The work stuff there's nothing critical that has to get done today. Like I got a couple things I gotta work on for a client later today. No calls today, again, 2 back-to-back videos on days with no calls, which is dope. Or maybe that just means business is slowing down, so I don't know. If you want business to pick up, DM me, coach, if you're looking for coaching. I did make a video about this. I lost a few clients recently, not for any bad reasons, but just because they all happened. Like I had like 4 clients happen to just be like, yo, it's been like, you know, 6 months, 8 months. Like I learned a crap ton from the coaching. I made a crap ton of progress. Like I'm pretty much good to do this on my own now. So I'm like, W coaching moment. Like that's my goal, to get people to the point where they can do it independently. But I did happen to lose a few clients in the short span of like the past week or two. So a bunch of spots are open. If anyone's interested in coaching, hit me up, DM me, coach, fill out the application in the description, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so yeah, not a ton of work today. I'm gonna just make some time, you know, because I work weekends, I work every day. So when my friends are around, I gotta make time to see them. So that's gonna be the afternoon, and then more work for the rest of the day and like a couple more meals. That's kind of the daily routine. But I'll try to record the rest of it. But just if I don't, just know not a lot of important stuff happens. I'll see you guys in whenever. I don't know when, but at some point, whenever I do the next bit. All right. So meal 3. Well, technically second like real meal, because first meal was just a pre-workout meal. But it's been like 4.5 hours. I went fishing with my boy. Well, I actually got like an hour of work done. I made him wait. I said, yeah, bro, I'll be 10 minutes. And then I worked for an hour because I'm a piece of shit. But he was cool with it. He didn't even mention it. So we're back now though. And it's time for the next meal. And get ready, guys. It's a crazy one. Tilapia, sweet potato, salad. Eat boring, look sick. That's what I always say, man. Eat boring, look sick. But I actually really enjoy this meal. Like, I love my salad meals. So much volume. And I always pre-log, you know, 20 calories worth of whatever sauce I want to use. So I also have a bunch of baby carrots logged in, so I can snack on these. I don't weigh them. I don't weigh them out. I put in
150 grams of baby carrots. Snack on them as I please. It's not the end of the world. I've been ripping this shit a lot. This flavor gang sauce. I've been ripping, I think for this tilapia meal, I think I will go with this one. Chili lime. We also have some kimchi in there for the probiotics. But other than that, very basic meal. Avocado for the healthy fats. I'm hungry, so I'm not gonna keep yapping. I'm gonna eat this meal and then see you guys in a little bit for the next activity. Completely forgot to give you guys the macros for the meal. That one's gonna come out to 450 calories, 38 grams protein, 38 grams carbs, and 11 grams of fat. Yeah, guys, I don't think we've touched a single meal above like 600 calories today, but that's how it goes on the cut, right? Like I finished that meal hungry. Like I'm hungry right now. But it's that point in prep, man. It's that point in prep where we need to push through despite how we're feeling. We can't just be like, oh, well, I'm hungry. That means I need to increase my calories. No, we stick to the plan, bro. We stick to the plan. Yeah, basically next thing on the to-do list today is catch up on some work that I didn't get the chance to do all day because I was out fishing. Next couple hours, I'll just be chilling, working, seated, thankfully. I already got my steps in, so I don't have to work on the walking pad. I could just, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the couch and put Guys Grocery Games on the TV. Not watch it, just have it run in the background because it's a really comforting background noise for me. I just love, I don't know. I like it. It relaxes me, and then just work on my laptop. It's gonna be a nice afternoon. Well, it's 7 p.m., so a nice night, but I'm gonna enjoy it, man. I'm gonna enjoy it. All right, guys. Oh, my bad. I totally forgot to record the rest of my meals yesterday and the rest of my day, but nothing crazy, really. I think the last clip I recorded was my dinner. After that, I just chilled out, did some work. And then I had my next meal, which was the second dinner, or I don't know what to call it, bro. I was on the phone with a client the other day. I said the only time you're gonna hear people talk about lunch 1, lunch 2, or dinner 1, dinner 2 is bodybuilding, bro. Everyone else just eats 3 meals a day like a normal person. But next meal was my beef, eggs, and beans meal with some cauliflower rice, which is 550 calories, 49 grams protein, 33 grams carbs, 20 grams fat. Then later, last meal of the day was a Ninja Creamy and some cream of rice, but I separate the two in 2 entries. So the Ninja Creamy was 350 calories, 29 grams protein, 40 grams carbs, 8 grams of fat. Cream of rice came out to 320 calories, 16 grams of protein, 44 grams carbs, 6 grams of fat. So daily totals, I will give you guys 2,600 calories, 190 grams of protein at 172 body weight. Yes, I know it's too much protein, but I like protein, bro. It's not the end of the world. 285 grams of carbs and 60 grams of fat. Step count for the day was 19,000. So yeah, I've been averaging 16 to 18K, even though 15K is my minimum. But yeah, that was the day, guys. Like nothing eventful happened the rest of the day. That's pretty much the day in my life. But it's the next day now. I'm gonna go hit back. I'm not gonna record this one just because I've already recorded a bunch this week. That's another week in 4 weeks out, day in the life, and then next video is going to be like a 3 weeks out video because it's Thursday today. It's Saturday's 3 weeks out, and I'll see you guys in that one. So love you guys as always. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.